Today we're going to make this simple 3D shark craft and it's super cute. To get started we need some scissors, a black crayon, pencil, crayon or marker, a pencil, some glue. We're going to need some blue paper and some white paper. The first thing we are going to do is grab our blue piece of paper and we are going to put it in front of us, long side, left to right, short side, top to bottom. Then you're going to take the left side and fold it over to the right side. You're going to push down and create a little crease line. So push down on that. You'll see you have a crease line and that is going to be your cut line. So right on that line, you're going to use your scissors and cut the paper. Then you're going to take one of those pieces. You're going to turn it again so that the long side is left to right, short side is top to bottom again, and we're folding left to right once again. We're going to fold it, make that crease line, and now on that crease line we are going to grab a pencil and start drawing. So way at the top of the crease line we're going to start and we're going to curve. So we're going to curve all the way around, all the way to the other end. So a nice big curve, like a half a circle, all the way from one end to the other. Once you have your curve from one end to the other, you are going to cut that out. So here we go, carefully cutting on the line. There, and we open it up. That's how it's going to stand up a little bit later. So I'm just going to put that down for a moment and I'm going to grab the paper we were using before. Now remember we folded it, so you'll have two pieces now. And we're going to keep those two pieces together. So I'm going to keep those two folded together. I'm going to grab my pencil and right along one of the edges, I'm going to draw a line. So right here, I'm going to draw a line that comes straight down and then it's going to curve a little bit in and then curve back out and back again. So down, curve to the tip and back and around. It's going to be our fins. So that's going to be a fin. These are going to be fins for our shark, and then I'm going to cut those out. If you have a hard time keeping the paper together, then you can make one fin at a time and then just trace that fin and cut out a second. But I held my paper together, and so when I open these up, there we go. I have two that are same shape, same size. So we call that congruent. Now, I need more blue paper, but I don't need two pieces, so I'm just going to open this page up and I'm going to trim myself off a little piece. I'm just going to take my pencil and trim off this part and trim off the bottom, just because I need a little piece to work with. So just cut yourself a small little rectangle that you can use for the next part. Then you're going to take that rectangle and you are going to fold it over. Once it's folded over, we are going to grab our pencil and we are going to draw our tail. So I'm going to draw and go up, so a diagonal that goes all the way up, around, and comes back again. So it goes up, around, and come back. Let me show you one more time. Up, around, and back. And just before I get to the end, I'm just going to stop and draw a line that goes straight down. So there's a tiny little space there that I'm going to go straight down. We're going to need that for gluing a little bit later. Then we're going to cut that out. Now remember, if your tail does not look exactly like this one, it is okay. It is your craft, so you can make a tail that looks like whatever you would like it to, and if it doesn't work the first time, you just try again. Okay, remember we folded our piece of paper, so when we open it up, there we go, same on both sides. It should be symmetrical. You can see mine's a little curved here because of my piece of paper, so I'm just going to trim that. And now we are going to work on the next part. I'm going to grab my white piece of paper. So with this white piece of paper, we are going to need to do some folding again. So we're going to fold it over left to right, and we are going to, see, fold it over. I'm just going to trim it. So because I folded it over, I don't need a lot of this page. I'm just going to trim it. It just makes it easier to cut later. So fold that over, take your pencil, and draw a circle on it. The circle is going to be for the eyes. Because I folded it over and I cut, I'm going to end up with two eyes. If this is too hard, then just draw two eyes and cut them out separately. That is okay. So all you're doing is drawing two circles for the eyes and cutting it out. So there we go. Then I'm going to take that white piece of paper again. I'm just going to trim off the excess. Okay, now using that same piece of paper, I have already folded it once, so we're folding it back over once. You're going to fold it again, so fold it twice, and then you're going to fold one more time, so 3 times. So you're going to fold it 3 times, and then I'm going to just lift it up and find the part where you can kind of see the little pages. See how you can kind of see those little pages? On this side you can't, but on the tip you can. And I'm going to draw a triangle. So I'm going to draw a triangle right off the edge, so 2 little lines that make a triangle to the bottom. And I'm just going to cut. When I do that, I'm going to get a whole bunch of tiny little triangles. If it didn't work, don't worry, just try again. You just need a whole bunch of little triangles. Okay, let's assemble. So here we have our body, and I'm going to take my eyes first, and I'm going to glue those on one end. Notice I have my straight fold at the top and my loop at the bottom, and then I'm just gluing my eyes. Then I'm going to grab my black marker and I'm going to put on my little pupils. Then I am going to draw my smile. So I just want to put my smile underneath. So here I'm just going to put my smile, and then just above my smile, 3 little curved lines for the gills, and we are ready for the tail. So you're going to grab your glue, and right on the little flat part here, the straight edge, you're going to put glue on, and then remember your shark opens up. You just want to put it underneath that first layer. So let me just open this to show you. See how I've glued it right underneath that first layer? So there you go. I'm now going to grab one of my fins and we're going to glue that. So I'm going to put glue on the straight edge. So a little bit of glue on that straight edge. And then I'm going to slip it in behind. Remember, my shark opens up, so I'm going to go on just the first layer. So underneath there, just that first layer, and right by my smile. See how it goes right above my smile there? Okay. And then the other one is a little different. So see the straight edge? With this one, you're going to fold it over a tiny little bit. So I'm just creating a tiny little fold because I want to put some glue on that. So when you do it, just a tiny little fold, and then take some glue and put the glue on that folded piece. So just that tiny little fold, and that way your fin is going to stick up. So I'm going to place my fin just beside my gills and below my smile. There we go. Ta-da! Perfect. Okay, we're on to our little triangles. These are, oh, glue is sticking everywhere. These are going to be our teeth. So I put a little bit of glue and I'm just going to glue them right below my smile. Now I want to see the little black from my smile, so I don't want to cover that up. I just want to glue it right below. So as I have the first one right below the smile, I'm going to now grab the second one and see how it's going just right underneath. So right below that smile, and I'm just going to continue until I have teeth all along the smile of my shark. It doesn't matter if some of your teeth aren't exactly the same size. Remember, it is your shark. You can be as creative as you would like. Now, once you have all your little teeth on your shark, you are ready to take that shark and you can actually lift him right up and he stands up. So I'm just going to push the top fold here and there he goes. Ta-da! Your shark is ready. Thanks for joining me on Craft Club for Kids to make this simple 3D shark craft. Remember, be creative and have fun.